possibly get sued.
But I'm telling you, it's because she felt, no matter whether she was or not, whoever it was that was in the backside of her that we didn't know about it, made her feel that she was protected. And now she's not. The fat guy gone, he dead. I don't know whoever else it was, but she's not protected. So now
I
she knows
disagree
she's not.
with you, Chef Rosie, but thank you so much for
So
coming up.
I'm just
I
saying, you know
appreciate you.
what? It could be her or anybody else. When we say that somebody else came out and everything else that they were saying may have checked out, not everything do she say do I think is true. I don't. But I'm just saying, if we can believe that these real men have been taking their bodies and they didn't tell nobody about it, and they've been molested or whatever, or sexually assaulted, why don't we think that now, when she thought she was protected, that she's not? And some of this stuff now, she just, no matter what y'all think, I don't care if y'all think I'm crazy or not. Well, I didn't say that. No, you switched the tape. You switched the
No,
tape. I'm saying,
I don't think you crazy.
I'm
Jaguar
gonna
is
sue you.
crazy.
I'm gonna sue you. I'm gonna sue you. I'm gonna sue you. Just like Jada Pinkett never sued Bilal. She never sued him, right?
Yes, she never sued Bilal.
And
She
now, but
didn't.
now he's quiet because guess what? I believe they paid him off. They probably
Oh,
threatened him and they done paid him off. Where he
that
at?
could
Where is
be.
he at?
Right.
So I love you. Thank you so
I love
much.
you too. Thank you, Chef Rosie. I'm gonna let on the next caller. My phone dying.
Okay,
All
bye.
right. Have a good one. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and let Uncle Charles on. Uncle Charles, go ahead. You know you got the floor.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. AT, I'm just going to tell you, congratulations on your success. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
you. You're my brother, and I love you. How about that?
Thank you. I love
That's
you
the way.
too, Uncle Charles. Thank
That's
you.
straight from the heart. That's straight from the heart. Now I said that. Now I said that when I was in my right mind, but now I'm in my fucked up mind. Now, right now, I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna tell you what it's supposed to be. Now, look, let me tell you something. The internet can be used for good or bad. Okay, explain to me how a man can be a model, how he can be a muscle man, and yet still he wake up in the morning and somebody don't give him a stripper's body with a big ass booty. Explain that. And now he goes to the grocery store just getting groceries and somebody slapping him on the ass. Why? Because the last image that was on the internet is him having a big ass. Now he gets slapped on the ass, really in reality, in the store, and now it's a goddamn problem. Now people in that fight because the internet, because somebody used the internet as a weapon. Now, I want to say this to Jaguar, and I plead with you, AT. I want you to get her on the show one night and let me and Jaguar get down to brass tacks. Let's go at it one-on-one. Because let me tell you something. I tell Jag all the time, you're very talented. Why are you keep doing? Sit back. If you're saying what is true, if you're saying what is true, is what you're saying, then sit back, relax, and let it go where it's supposed to go. But no, she keep pushing it to the grain. What I need Jag to stop doing is stop doing shows with her in that goddamn bathtub. I'm tired of watching these ass chips just float by my fucking TV. And I'm sick of it. I am sick of it. I'm tired of it. And this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Jag can really get back to what she do best, which is saying, I am sick. Let me tell you something. It's one thing to notice what's coming out of somebody's mouth, but it's a whole other ball game when you see what goes in somebody's mouth. And then you don't understand. And the only person that pays the price is the one that's getting done like that. That's all I'm saying. And I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this in closing. Whether Jay-Z did what he did or not, it will come out. It'll come out and it'll come out full bear. But everybody want to talk about Jay-Z this, Jay-Z that. And let me tell you something, ladies, if you're lonely, if you're some ladies out there lonely tonight and you just want to curl up and you want to kiss a guy, Jay-Z is your man because he got them big ass meaty lips. You can, let me tell you, you can kiss Jay-Z for 24 motherfucking hours and your ass won't even come up for air. I can guarantee you that. So I send this message to Jag in closing. Jag, whether you're telling the truth or not, you know I've been around, and you know I've been trying to get on this show and challenge you to what you're saying, and you won't let me up. But I tell you this, I will find you, I will catch you, and you will pay. And instead of somebody being stirred up in your fucked up world, you will be in mine. And I had you laying in the bed, bucket naked, looking at the wall, and don't know what the fuck is going on. So you better stay away from me. You better stay away from me, and you better stay away from me for real. Because I'm an ally, AT. And if AT come get me to come get you, I'm coming to get you. And that's all I got to say. Appreciate it, baby. I love you,
You
man.
welcome. Thank you, Uncle Charles. As
Yes,
always,
sir.
thank you.
Yes.
Uncle Charles is dope. I love Uncle Charles. Genesis, before I let you out, I'm gonna let blessings on actually. This phone ain't charging, so I probably won't be able to get through everybody, but I definitely want to go ahead and get blessing on here, and then I'll let Genesis. What's up, blessing? How you doing?
Hey. I'm not gonna be long. Um, I love me some Uncle Charles. I do.
He is funny.
He is hilarious. He's always been hilarious. My thing is, Jag, I truly believe that she was in the industry, as we can see. I
Right.
truly believe that she was Jay-Z's, little playmate. You know what I'm saying? And I think he laid it on her so damn good to where she cannot get. I think she misses him. I think she wants him.
Huh.
I think she can't stand Beyonce because Beyonce was the chosen one. I really do believe that that girl is still sprung on that D. And it was a history of Jay-Z having that good D.
So
And
you think it's the D that got her all
oh
discombobulated and all
man,
crazy?
she is she's delirious over this man. I mean,
Wow.
it's crazy how she is so delirious. But Jag, I'm gonna tell you something because I know you in the bushes and I know you listening, sister. They getting closer to you, honey. Isn't that how she be talking to people? They're getting
Yeah.
closer to you. They're getting close to you and they're gonna get you. Isn't that how she be?
Yeah, they're gonna get you. Yep.
They're gonna get you and they're getting close. They're using all everything they need to use to get to you. And when they do, I bet you're gonna be on that stand. You're gonna be
Yeah, she gonna have to testify.
you and that little lion ASS female. You and that lion little female. That little female should have stayed. That story is so false. I don't even know what to say. I'm like
Yeah.
the caller before Uncle Charles and that elderly lady.
Uh huh.
Before them, that caller, she was on point. Everything I thought,
Sinitra. Yes.
I said. That's the same thing I said. Couture on point. Like
Yes.
it's like it doesn't. It's not making sense. But they're gonna get you. They're moving in close, and they know. You're making
The
me laugh. I'm
whisper. Yeah.
trying to be funny. I'm trying to be. They're moving in close and they're gonna get you on that stand and they're gonna find where you're at. All right, I just came up just to mess with you.
Thank
But
you, Blessing. You know I always appreciate when you come up, and we always talk. So I appreciate you. Thank
yeah.
you.
All right, you guys have a wonderful. I'll be back in the chat. But
All right,
Jack,
you have a good one. Shout out to Blessing. I love her. Um, Genesis, I'm gonna go ahead and let you up. After Genesis, yeah, I'm gonna be done because y'all ain't even hitting that like button.
I'm gonna just
Shit,
be
I ain't
quick.
even
I'm
beg
gonna
for money or nothing, y'all. Well, the celebration tomorrow, I'll beg for money then. But I ain't even beg for money or nothing. Like likes, money, like that'll keep me on. Shit. All right, go ahead,
Venmo,
Genesis.
Cash App, PayPal, all that. So
Yeah.
right, listen, I'm not gonna be long. I just want to just try to ask, like, what do y'all think about this NDA situation? why is she signed to an NDA, but the 13-year-old girl is not signed to the NDA? I thought everybody would be signed to an NDA, wouldn't they? Why would they just let her not be signed to an NDA? Yes,
Well,
everybody.
they said that the well, not little girl, but the 13-year-old signed an NDA too. So they would have. Oh, I forgot about that part. Yeah, they should have the NDA if she had to sign an NDA. Y'all remember in the lawsuit it said that she signed an NDA?
Yeah, so why is her NDA any different than Jag's NDA? If all this happened to her, the same thing that possibly happened to Jag, why is her NDA? Why is Jag not taking like if this happened to her and this girl's speaking out and they both signed the NDA, but she's protecting these other people, like what's going on? Like that just tells me that she didn't sign no NDA because she wouldn't. NDA would not even allow you to get on different panels talking about whatever happened to you. An NDA covers all that.
Right.
Non-disclosure is everything. It's not just what happened at the party. It's you can't talk about period. Nothing that happened. You can't mention my name. But there's like I don't know what kind of weird NDA does not cover everything she's been doing for the past like 4 years.
But if anything is criminal that is done, you can speak.
Right. So I'm just like, so now we know the girl got signed to an NDA. So now we know that Jag needs to just go ahead and tell what happened to her. So stop using the NDA as an excuse as to why you can't speak out. Go on ahead. If you're a victim, go on ahead and be. And that's crazy. Can a minor sign an NDA? That's crazy that they had her sign an NDA at 13.
Right.
No,
Thank you, Joyful. I appreciate that.
So yeah, I just wanted to come up here and just talk about the NDA. I want y'all to really think about this NDA situation.
Yeah, in Genesis, I got your point. Basically, Jag is full of shit, and she's trying to claim this NDA. But on my channel, remember, she said, well, in an interview a long time ago, she said, "Oh, I don't have an NDA. I just said that because I wanted to protect my family."
Right,
And now
exactly.
she's coming back and saying she now has an NDA, but she doesn't remember all her lies.
Exactly. So the NDA is supposed to like just stop her from being able to actually take any action because she's protecting other people. But I'm sure if the other people, with all this going out, the NDA is out the window. So other people, if y'all are like being protected by Jaguar, like she's like the person protecting y'all, go ahead and speak up. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And Genesis, you met her. Was she lying to you when you met her and stuff like that in
Yes, she
person?
was. She lied the whole thing. She made me think that there was mafia characters coming after her, had me looking back and forth. The Jimenez brothers and all type of stuff, and I hadn't watched Power, so it took me some time to figure out. Oh, that's not a real thing.
Oh wait, she got all that from Power?
Yeah, the Jimenez brothers, and I hadn't seen Power, so I didn't know that there was like no real Jimenez brothers that was really following somebody. So I actually believed her. She had me spooked, like, oh shit, I'm going back to my car. Like, oh my God, they're following her. They're gonna be following me. I'm like, oh man.
What? She never.
They're gonna
Okay,
try and
so
watch your
when she
phone.
used to
Be
talk
careful, don't
about
tell nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what? Don't
when
tell
she used to
nobody you're
talk about
talking to
people are
me.
after her, she always used to say Rock Nation. I never knew she put a name to it.
No, it was also some Mexican mafia people contacting her too that was following her. She was telling Legina the same thing, saying that they're triangulating her phone and all kind of crazy stuff. So that's like that's schizophrenia. I mean, they're triangulating your phone, bro. Really?
Mhm.
Triangulate. First of all, what do you triangulate somebody's phone? Like that's crazy. Now that
Wow.
I think about it, but when it was happening, I'm like believing it. Like I'm sorry, I believed it.
Listen, I would be nowhere near that lady. She told me somebody coming after her and looking for her. I wouldn't be nowhere near her.
She came in with like a hoodie on and her sunglasses on, looking back and forth, and I didn't catch on that this was weird. You know, I'm like, what?
Wait, so she had a hoodie on and her sunglasses inside the
Yeah, and then
house?
when she came to my house, she laid on my chair and was like, "A war is coming. A war is coming." She started to like convulse, and then Jared was like, "What's wrong? What's wrong? A war is coming. A war is coming." It was crazy, and everybody was up there like, "What is going on with her?" Yeah, it was weird,
Oh my god.
So
That was probably crack cocaine. That's probably
no,
she was having withdrawals.
I don't know. but the war was coming, all that stuff. Bottom line is, whatever NDA, Jaminda's brothers, all that stuff is just wow. So I hope that whatever happens, she works it out and everything like that. So
Have you ever told this story before?
I told some of it on Real Life Street Stars, not the war is coming part, not the part where she said on the on my thing was like the war is coming. I didn't tell that part, but yeah, I told about the
Oh, okay.
how she
Because
had
this is
me
definitely
scared
getting
and
chopped
spooked.
up and reused in a clip because that is hilarious. That is
Yeah,
hilarious.
the
I am
Mendez
chopping
brothers,
this up
honey.
and
I hope
reclipping
listen, the
this.
Mendez brothers don't come after me because I just told people y'all name. So all right, I'm gonna go now. My order's at the door.
All right, you have a good one, Genesis. Thank
All
you for
right,
coming
peace.
up. Make sure you guys follow Alchemizing Energy. She's a content creator on here too as well. Chef Rosie, I don't know if you're a content creator on here, but if you're still here, drop your channel, drop your app where we can go ahead and find you. And I seen Melanie say it looked like you know how to make some good greens too. Actually, I only have one more in the back. I got JP. Let me see. JP, are you still here?
Yeah, I'm here.
What's up, JP? Go ahead. The floor is yours. I'll let you talk.
Well, I want to say first of all, I'm kind of glad that someone's like having a fair perspective for the most part on this because people like, throw around victim a lot. It's like a silence tactic, but we really don't know who the victim is in this situation. It can very well be Jay-Z. And
Mm-hmm.
I said this in the chat, but I don't believe the theory that the dad was paid, that they paid off the dad. It makes absolutely no sense because if he wanted to just pay, he could have just paid the lawyer for this all to
Right.
go away. So it doesn't make any sense. It's like every time someone comes up with a scenario that doesn't make sense on her part, then oh, they were paid off. Well, it can be all if someone can be paid off, if that logic is being used, then we can say then it could be a money grab. She could be just doing this for money. But people don't like when you say that. So I'm just saying it can go both ways. But I look at situations like with the Johnny Depp and the Amber Heard situation, it's like when these
Ooh,
type of
yeah.
allegations come out and people lose deals and they lose all that money, they can never get that back. So, it's very important to, just be fair about the situation because we don't even know who she is. Meanwhile, he's being crucified. So that's really all I had to say. Good show, brother.
Yeah, I appreciate that, and you are right because it's like we are basically crucifying him before there's even a court case or anything like that, and we know that in the court of public opinion, that can make you lose all the deals and income and things happening to you, sponsorships. So yeah, it is a thing to think about because
Yeah,
just with
we
an
need to
accusation, you can ruin somebody's life.
Yeah, and we need to give some credit to the fact that, like I said, if he wanted to pay, he could have just paid for this all to go away. So I don't think it's exactly fair to just jump to, the conclusion that the dad was paid off because to me, that makes no sense to go a step above the lawyer and her and just pay it all this to go away and then never go out to the public in the first place to pay the dad and it's still going on and a chance that he can be convicted. So it just doesn't make
Right.
sense to me.
Why just pay the dad? You might as well just pay them to go off and shut
Right,
up.
because playing the dad doesn't even make it go away. This is still going on. I mean, it could still be a juror that still just believes her just cause, emotionally. So it doesn't make it go away paying her. If he wanted to make it go away, he could have just paid the lawyer. So we'll see. I don't know. But if this is a civil case, I was gonna say because people were
Yeah,
saying
it's civil.
right. People were saying oh, in public opinion, he could be found guilty. I'm wondering, because this doesn't look like a very strong case. I'm not saying it did or it didn't happen. I don't know. It doesn't look like a strong case, but does he have the option to not have a jury? Could he just have the judge do it?
I think I don't know if Tony Busby would have the power to do that, or if Jay Z and his lawyers, Alex Shapiro, would have the power to do that. But I mean, that could be an option where it's not a jury and it just be the judge making the decision. It'd have to be like a they'll have to put in something to motion to make that happen.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, that's it. I mean, I don't know. like I said, every time somebody, and I see some of the comments, but every time it comes to a situation where it could be looking like the story isn't true, then the person it's just automatically dismissed, and they were paid off for Jay-Z. But nobody
Right.
is looking at it. This can all just be for money, be a money grab for her too. So it can go both ways. All right, brother, but I'll let you go. Have a good night.
All right, you too. Thank you so much for coming by.
Bye.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was everybody. Okay, we got through. We got through. We had some good conversation. Shout out to Sinitra. Shout out to Chef Rosie. She was funny as hell. I can't lie. I love her. Shout out to JP. Shout out to DJ Genesis. Shout out to Blessings. Shout out to our favorite cousin Stephanie. Shout out to, oh yeah, don't forget that the celebration is tomorrow. Remember, it's the early birthday celebration. Will be at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 6 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you guys come back for that. I have a few guests coming, so you guys will see who they are. And basically, it's just going to be a long show that we're doing where I'll be rocking out with y'all. And yeah, we'll be talking some shit. And we'll be talking definitely about what's going on with Jag and this whole lawsuit and a few other topics as well as TD Jakes, Larry Reed, what's going on with that. There's a lot that has been happening, and I'm just going to combine everything in one show, and y'all be able to celebrate my birthday with me because I always like to do a virtual celebration with you guys before I do like an actual birthday because I'll be out of town. So again, thank y'all for all the love and support, all the super chats, PayPals, Cash Apps. Thank you guys. I appreciate y'all. Y'all really have been rocking with me and really been showing me love. Um, and I was talking to Voodoo Child earlier, and we were talking about the attention that I've been getting, and it hasn't gone to my head. It hasn't, like, I'm not like, oh, see, I was featured in this blog and that blog. Like, I'm still humble. Like, no matter what level of success I get to or wherever I go, it's never going to change me. I promise you that. I'm still going to be the same AT2. All right, I'm lying. As soon as I get $1 million, I'm changing. As soon as I get $1 million, I'm acting brand new. I ain't gonna lie. Let me stop lying to you. As soon as I get Voodoo Doll, thank you, Voodoo Doll. I'm sorry, I said Voodoo Child, Voodoo Doll. I was thinking of the song, uh, Voodoo Doll. As soon as I get $1 million, I'm changing. I hate when people say like, "Oh, I ain't never gonna change," blah blah blah. No, I'm changing as soon as I got $1 million. Trust me. Shit, I'ma go get me some Ozempic and be skinny again. Like I'm telling you, act brand new and everything. Like act brand new and everything. Oh, and thank you. I appreciate it, Melanie. She said, "Love you, too, big bro. Happy birthday. It's your season." Yeah, you know what? And somebody was telling me because it's Sagittarius season, like that's why good things have been happening for me. So I'm keeping that in mind. I'm paying attention to that. So I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Shout out to everybody who came. Oh, Uncle Charles too. Uncle Charles came up. Carlos, my twin, came up. So yeah, we had a good show. And again, let me say this because I know tomorrow y'all gonna run with this. I am not discrediting anything that Tisa Tells was saying. I think she is a great content creator. She does her thing. She is just trying to put the information out there. However, this 2000 versus 2003, I'm like, nah, uh, nah. I can't do it. Nah. I ain't believing it. But hey, everybody has their own opinion. Some people believe it, some people don't. And that's what's special about my channel. Y'all allowed to agree with me and y'all allowed to disagree with me. But either way, I love y'all. Deuces, we out.